So it recognizes gates. So let's go like this. It will recognize gate. Let me open my gate. Which is cool to be able to let's go. Oh, going the wrong way. It's a one-way street. So it didn't recognize the one-way street. So that's something that has to update. This is not good. Taking the whole road. That's not good. Shouldn't take all that one. That's a two-way road there with two bike lane, and it took the whole road, which is not good. So it's raining. It says full self-driving may be degraded. That's the beeping sound to tell me that. We're crossing a bridge, broad bridge right now. It's 2-lane on both sides, which is 4-lane traffic. So the car has to go on the right lane to make the right turn. So it does without any problem right now. It's just figuring out right now to be on the right lane, which is okay. It's driving really good. Stay right in the middle. This is a hard brake right now. So this is the weather that we have in Vancouver. Lots of rain, dark. I wonder how it would do when you go above 100 in the rain. And then the other stuff that we have in Vancouver, Canada, sometimes is the snow. So when it's snow, it's slippery. I'm wondering how the car will handle when it's snow. But we will never get to see that because right now it's We're heading to spring. Summer's coming up, so it'll be a while until winter. Yeah, the reason why I don't drive downtown for any of the drive, because I find it's pretty boring to drive downtown. It's mainly traffic, so it's just like bumper to bumper traffic, so not really seeing anything that this FSD could actually do. So for me to drive downtown wasn't any in my intention. My thought was driving places that I know that I need to see, such as roundabout, places where there's an issue like here, where you have to, there's a 2-lane turn, and I just want to make sure the car could keep the right lane when it turned. And same thing with coming back. There's the street here to Broadbridge. Sometime it just didn't recognize the lane. One time when I came last week, it took over the other lane just without understanding it's 2-lane left turn. So this one is 2-lane right turn. It should be able to keep the far right lane without an issue, but when it's on the left lane, will it do that? That's where I like to challenge myself, or challenge FSD to kind of see if it could manage. Today it's raining, so because of the rain, I like to also see if this is a challenge that something that I might have to consider, or the team has to consider in the future. Like right now, this is a beautiful turn, no issue at all. I don't see, like when I look at the information on the screen, they seeing the road really good. See how it just kind of know this is the right lane turn, and it just kind of shifts just slightly just to that. Now it's taking over the truck, which is such a good job. Look at that, take over the truck. And now it's slowing down a bit. I'm just going to push some gas, or push the pedal a bit to just bypass. I don't like staying next to a truck. That's something that it does, you know. It will try to change lane and then it slow down. If you change lane and you think you're going to bypass the truck or the bus, do it, please. Don't hesitate. So I have my position for this camera a little bit further to the back, and I think I might like this scenario. I wasn't sure if before I had was any better than this. Okay, I'm just gonna hit it. It was yellow, it wanna stop, and I just decide to push it. I don't think it should have brake for that yellow light. It should just go. Yeah, driving downtown is pretty boring. I don't find anything that people could use to inform themselves. This is what you do downtown. You drive, there's traffic, and the car just, you know, if they want to do coding, it's so easy for them just to code to follow the car in front, and that's it. That's all you did. Technically, I think this is what it's doing right now. It's just following the car in front to kind of make sure it's safe. So if it wasn't, if I use half the brain right now, just let me just follow the car in front, because if that car in front is doing its job, then I should be safe. Yeah, I want to go places that you want to go fast and be able to be in a situation where the car is in high speed and also moving and changing direction and be able to maneuver with confidence. That's what I'm looking for. I'm not looking for slow traffic, stop, go, that's, anybody can do that. Really close to the curb, really close. I kind of shift a little bit. Before it used to be really scary and paranoid when it goes really close, but then I realized that my point of view is totally different between the point of view of the car. And if you realize it, you're sitting on the left side, and if you're thinking, hey, are they really driving close to the curb? But if you take a look at your side mirror, you notice the car is mainly, like before when autopilot, it's dead on center. But with this one, you can see a little bit, you can see that it's, shifting back and forth. It still have lots of space, so you don't have to worry so much. So I'm going to change the direction because it wants to go to shoot. Let me just navigate to a different section, so at least it will change direction. Yeah, I made a mistake. I forgot to change my destination. So, that was my mistake. Yeah, cyber cab. Can't wait. Just can't wait. So today I'm going on a different route so that we could see how FSD doing. I don't usually take this straight going home, this way going home, but let's try. When it's I have my FSD for this car will be ending on the 28th, which is this Sunday. So I activate this while I was in Calgary for 3 days, and I didn't realize that when I got back, the first thing I did was jump on the car and just went for a drive and turn on FSD, and it was crazy. I was like so excited. It did some weird kind of move right there, it shift to one lane and then shift to the next lane, and then shift to the other lane, shift to the next lane. It was kind of confused a bit, but I'll let it do what it want to do, and then make that left turn perfectly, no problem, no issue after that. So hopefully by this weekend, if I can, this whole week, if the weather is clear, I want to do one more summon shot with a drone, and maybe South Park, so that I could get a drone shot. Didn't have the time, or was really busy this whole week. I got a lot of things going on my my home. We're fostering a husky / pit bull, and she's been with us, and I'm trying to adjust for that. And also my older daughter, she does animal rescue. She went and rescued a bunch of animals last weekend, and she brought us for us to help out a mama cat with 5 kittens. So the kitten was actually born while was in the trap. That's crazy. So 5 kittens that was born while being trapped, and now she decided to just bring it to her dad's place and drop it off. And so we're taking care of that one too. If you guys are, if you guys have time and would like to help out in anything in life, it's good. Participate and do something that is positive. Don't be lazy. Make sure you're always busy. I find that if people have stuff to do, they end up not getting themselves into trouble. So if you're busy, it's hard to get in trouble. Yeah, for me right now, I'm just looking at this fostering the dog right now. It's just like a kind of blessing. Just give me a sense of when you try to complain and you have no time and all this stuff, and now I'm running a business, taking care of family and all this stuff, and then the next thing, someone throw you a curveball and drop you off a dog, and then after that drop you off a cat and kitten, and you think that you have enough. You never know. So what I'm saying is that if you guys want to experience anything, I think you should try to experience and give some of your time to something that's unfortunate, like people that need help. Give some of your time. Animal that needs help, give some of your time. So this traffic here, that's why I don't take this road. And I don't know if this drive have any construction or anything like that. That's the thing too with the route that we used to go. I always want to rate it after every time I say, oh, this is a good drive, this is a bad drive, this is going to be improved. But this here I don't see any construction that I could say, oh, this construction would be, but with all the construction that FSD face, I would say that there's no issue at all. Construction is a piece of cake for the FSD. It's a piece of cake. The car drives really good in the rain. This is good driving. I wonder if I could just go. I wonder if I could go on a highway right now. Making it different. Maybe I might go for a highway drive. I want to say hi to my mom. Maybe I'll go on the highway and check it out. The rain is not as heavy as you would say, like a tropical rain, but it's enough. It's not coming down hard, but if you were driving fast, it'd be like really. I mean, just hit it. This is a 50 zone. I'm doing 70 right now. So now it has to stop. Let's see if it actually stops by itself. See? No issue at all. There's no issue. Yeah, FSD, stopping, emergency stop, braking, all that stuff, no issue at all. Some people complain about taking off, they go really fast and then slow down. I've seen it with the last version, but this new version is very smooth. It doesn't do that, you know, like jet taking off and then after that it's just slow down. It doesn't do that. So look at that. Oh, it kind of trying to figure out yes or no, make that, you know, take it over or not, and then it just made its decision. They shouldn't do that. They should kind of go to the first time. So someone asked me what mode I'm doing for this FSD. So I'm driving right now standard acceleration, standard steering mode is always sport. Autopilot. I have it on assertive. So that's the more, I guess, the more advanced one. And lane change notification off. Auto set speed offset. Summon yes. And then I always put offset is plus 20. Let me just go 30. Yeah, offset 33. Let's go full. Okay. And forward collision warning. I'm going to do medium, and then lane departure avoidance assist, of course, why not? It's a feature. All this emergency lane departure avoidance. That's all. Like, why don't you use it? It's a safety feature. You're stupid not to use it. Well, you think you're a good driver? Well, you know, sometimes good driver make mistake too, right? You know, nobody's perfect. Blink of an eye, something drop. You know, you look at something, you just, this stuff will help because it's always on. Leave it on. Why not? All right. Pedal and steering, you got that right. It's funny, I never used. Someone asked me that. Do you use brakes on your car? I said no. I do one pedal driving, and I do so much of. I don't even use my brake. That my brake actually squeak because it's getting rusty. So if you guys, there's a tip for that. If you guys, for Vancouver, it rains so much that I think the service center recommend that for winter season, which is like our raining season, turn off regen. Use more of your brakes, and then in the summer use regen so that you don't rust the brake. So when it's wet, use your brake technically, right? And then when it's not wet, don't use your brake. Let the regen take all the energy back, which makes sense. But if you don't want to do that, you just drive really fast and just do emergency brake. Just brake hard, just to clean the brake disc. That's all I do. I do it once every 3 months. Make sure you do it safe, okay? Go somewhere that there's no traffic and you can go fast. Off the lane just a tiny bit. Yeah, when it cut that, when you make that left turn, it just cut off the lane, so it just went over the lane where the other car should be, but there's no car, so it just, I guess it probably noticed that. So far, this drive has been perfect. You know, like not perfect, but perfect enough for me to say it's very safe for me to even give to my daughter to just sit and just drive. You know, if her life depending on FSD killing her or not, this is safe. FSD is safe. What they could do in the future is, I'm just gonna, they hesitate a little bit right there, so I'm just gonna push the pedal. What, you know, what improvement they need to do is when FSD getting to a position where it's going to be used with all the manufacturer. They have to, like, you know, do a better job in marking the road instead of spending billions of dollars in damaging insurance and accident and all that stuff. They spend more money on just better marking on the road. Better marking so that the car could see, because it's driving with marking, so every road need to be marked properly. Geofence, if they want to, could geofence to make it so that every car cannot go here, or do it so that it make them understanding each lane is geofenced to a direction where they need to go. Cadillac right there, electric Cadillac SUV. I'm just curious, when people buy a car, do they just buy the car because they are loyal to the brand, or they're buying because they're looking for a car that do all what they do for the checklist, you know? If I just want an electric car. That's the first thing that I was looking, and I look at Tesla as it has all the feature that I'm looking for that other company doesn't have. The car looks so nice. At that time, I was more trying to lease the car for my company, but Tesla doesn't lease to own. So I was like thinking, you know what? I don't want to lease. Actually, Tesla didn't have a lease program in Canada at that time, but now they do. I don't know, I think that was the case in Canada. So when they had the lease, I read the lease, and they said you cannot lease to own or buy out the lease after. So what I end up doing is just renew another term, another 3-year lease with Acura. So I got RDX, another RDX again. It was a nice car, and I keep on asking them if they're going to come up with any new electric car in the future. I don't know why I didn't take this lane. I had to force by signaling and tell them to take this lane. Usually it will maneuver to the right lane. It should just kind of hesitate like that. Sometimes it does that. I don't know why. I should put a note for that one. No? This. See, Fsd does stuff like that. Very courtesy-like. If that was me, I just go straight, because there's no way that I'll wait for that. It'd be faster for me just to go straight. By the time they would put on reverse, I'll be gone already. That's something that Fsd doesn't realize, doesn't see it's a slow lady that's trying to make a 3-point turn, and the 3-point turn would take her a long time, because she's still trying to go forward, and then she needs to go reverse, and by the time I just pass, she'll be by hitting the reverse. Those type of stuff that FSD is gonna be getting better. Those little things that they will improve in the future. I'm hoping that like this video will also, they will see stuff that they haven't realized, or maybe I'm sure the staff, the team, you know, they have other stuff to kind of work on right now, but those little things, those minor things, is something that is not on their top 10 list yet. Maybe top 1,000 list. Or the 1,000 stuff that they need to get done first before hitting that 3-pointer. Old lady trying to back up. Should I go ahead or not? See, one thing about FSD, it recognizes the speed limit every time you go to a school zone. It recognizes that. So for people who drive around new places that don't recognize the geography, sometimes you're going to get caught in a trap where the police is just waiting for someone to speed up in a school zone where you're just driving over speed limit, which is like, so right now is the school zone right here. It's supposed to go 30. So because I offset my speed to like over 33, so technically it could go over speed limit, but it's keeping a safe kind of driving for me. If I do get a ticket, I just send it to Elon. I wonder if he'll help me pay for this ticket. I'm just joking. So here, it's a school zone. We pass it. Now it's slowing down. Here's a bus. See where in Vancouver you have to give the right for the bus. That one is very tricky. You see how like the car is going, but the bus turned the signal. It could just go and just merge in to the lane, and then if FSD hit it, it's gonna be my fault. Because I'm supposed to give the bus the right of way. It's the law. So here we go. Nice. Got a traffic here. Perfect. Good. Done.